So welcome back to the Fusion Netball Tournament. We're joined here by the wonderful Stefan of the Mercury Bay Informer. Last night I witnessed a wonderful community event, Stefan, and we're so pleased to have you here. Such an important man in the community. How is the tournament looking to you today?
Oh, the tournament is absolutely fantastic. I will endeavour to say it's one of the biggest things, if not the biggest thing that has happened in Whiringa this year so far. It is absolutely fantastic.
And the ladies here have played with heart and soul and wind and rain with their supporters to match. And FutionNetball has been wonderful as a community to support everybody here with a wonderful sponsorship, including the Mercury Bay Informer. Who are you backing today, Stefan?
I'm a little bit biased. I've got one of my kids playing in a team, and I obviously would like for them to do as best as they can, but to be honest, you know, the Brisbane Sharks came a long way, and it will be good to see them up there as well.
Yes, they have, and I understand they've made it into the championship competition of their grades, so they're really excited. Big hoops and haze, and a big welcome also to their supporters watching from Australia. It's been a real pleasure to have the Brisbane Sharks here in New Zealand, and I understand they've really enjoyed their time in FutionNetball as well. And Mirren especially enjoyed the community event last night.
Oh, it was fantastic for Mirren to have been there. We didn't expect an international visitor, so it just added so much to the event having had her there.
And we've appreciated Irene Van Dyke joining us here this morning to open our tournament and inspire the players prior to the beginning of the day this morning. And so it's been a real treat here in FutionNetball. They've hosted us so well, and we now will head into the commentary for this game, Te Kaupata Rugby Netball and the Movers. So thank you once again to the Mercury Bay Informer and the wonderful Stefan and his lovely wife. Heading now into 4 minutes 55, and the scoreline is tight. 2 points to 1, and it looks like the Movers, no, I take that back, Te Kaupata RugbyA leading by a goal, and I thought it might be equalled, but we've seen the ball turned over by Te Kaupata RugbyA, and an obstruction call there by our umpire Yvonne Edwards, joined by the lovely Kathy on the other side of the court. So the ladies on this court are in good hands today. 2 highly qualified umpires and 2 highly competitive teams. And Te Kaupata netting another goal to take their lead 3 points to 1. And so Te Kaupata RugbyA sent a pass, and they set up for the whistle. And an opportune accidental pass, I think, into the goal shooter there. Unfortunately, contested by the Movers. And the ball's up again and netted by goal shooter for Te Kaupata, Kirsty Hampton. So we have seen the Te Kaupata rugby girls on this court already, and I must say they look to be really enjoying themselves today. So there's a second goal for the Movers as they close the gap. The score is 4-2. And a contact called on rugby wing attack, Monique Tapatue. Some Movers sending the ball down the court. Goal D to centre to goal shoot. And contact called. So Movers holding on to possession, and a beautiful read by Rugby's goalkeeper, Crystal Tata. And so Rugby, Te Kaupata Rugby in possession of the ball with a 4-point lead over 2. And a nice tip there by Movers goalkeeper and chased and regained by their goal defence. So some lovely work by the Movers to turn the ball over and bring it down the court. So they're passing it around. Nice ball speed and quickly handed to their goal shoot, who rewards them with a goal. So there's 1 point in this now as Movers look to close the gap and draw level with Rugby, Te Kauwhata Rugby I should be saying. So again, we're watching the social but not so social grade of this tournament. Kindly sponsored by the Whitianga Hotel. And looking back on the centre pass to wing defence, contact call there. And so a nice drive by wing attack and a very confident feed into her shooter, who rewards her with a goal. 1 minute 20 to go, and there's 1 point in this game. So 5 points to Te Kauwhata Rugby and 4 points to Movers. Wing defence for Te Kauwhata. Contesting that pass, the wing attack not very impressed. And a loose pass is turned over by the Movers, who are going to look to pop this into their shooters. Goal shooter, ball in hand, and successfully nets the goal. It's a 5-5 game, 40 seconds and nothing in it. Boy, I can say I've been impressed by the closeness of the teams that have played on court one today. And there we see Te Kauwhata Rugby's goal attack. Sheila slotting a goal there. 20 seconds, and the Movers were unable to score that goal, and Te Kauwhata Rugby are in possession again and bringing their ball down. Unfortunately, the ball's been dropped. Big smiles. And there we see the halftime score, 6-5 to Te Kauwhata Rugby A. Not a lot in it, folks. The second half will be intense. So taking an opportunity to catch up with someone special on the sideline here. I can hear him supporting Te Kauwhata Rugby A. How's the day going for you today?
It's great. It's actually a really good event. We're really enjoying it, and everyone's having a lot of fun.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Garth.
Nice to have you here, Garth, in such a highly contested game. 6-5, not a lot in it. What's your pick for the end of the game?
I'm sorry, but I want TK to win, but I mean, I'm just doing the scoring, so I don't want any favoritism.
Thank you so much, Garth, and best wishes for the second half. So we're set, ready to start again, and we're about to restart the game with Te Kauwhata Rugby in possession, an opportunity to take their lead to 2 points. In the trustworthy hands of the goal shoot. Almost a held ball there, very close, an obstruction by the goal defence. She won't be pleased with that. On the outside of the circle means there she leaves her mate to defend two people on her own. Oh, and a missed goal there, and working it in a little closer. And a big effort by Movers goalkeeper to stem the flow of goals there by Te Kauwhata Rugby's goal shooter. So Yvonne Edwards, our umpire, has determined a toss-up is needed, and we haven't seen one of those today, so that was interesting. And so the Movers have possession of the ball. A wing defence for Te Kauwhata Rugby, contesting everything. Definitely in the mix there as Movers score another goal to draw level with Te Kauwhata Rugby, 6-all and 5 minutes 45 to go. So welcome to all our viewers, wherever you may be. to the lovely Whitianga today. It's definitely been a pleasure to be in such a lovely community. And we're here watching the social but not so social, as you can see, grade of netball contested right now by Te Kaupata Rugby A, who are playing the Movers. And there we see the ball being given to Te Kaupata Rugby A by umpire Yvonne, and they're looking to get it into their shooters. So the defence have been doing quite a good job there, forcing the feeders for Te Kaupata Rugby to work outside the circle, but they've successfully netted another goal. A nice tip by Movers goal defence, and Te Kaupata Rugby resetting this ball. Oh, and they'll be disappointed to have lost this opportunity to advance their lead. Actually, to draw level, it's a 7-6 to Movers, who have taken the lead in this game. Nice driving by Movers wing attack, and they're not afraid to work it back, showing some real patience, the Movers. Oh, and a lost ball, heartbreaking, written all over the goal shoot space. And here we see Te Kaupata Rugby A taking possession again, and according to the umpire, that was not through a third, so game continues. There we go, goal shoot, having a second attempt after regaining her own rebound. So it looks to me that Te Kaupata Rugby A are now in the lead, 8 points to 6. So Movers working very hard to add another goal, 8 points to 7. My apologies, earlier I can see, although the teams changed ends, the scoreboard did not. So I can certainly tell you the scoreboard says 8 points to Te Kaupata Rugby A, 7 points to Movers. Still a very close game, and a wayward pass and a few laughs. 2 minutes 57 to go, Movers in possession, and totally an equal opportunity to win this. 2 minutes is a long time when there's only 1 point in it, so everyone will be looking to just hold possession, cherish every ball. And there we see a contact call in the shooting circle. So Movers goal shoot looking to add a point, and she does, and they draw level, 8-all. What a game. Another amazingly close game here in Whitianga. So we're 8-all, Movers in possession, and an opportunity to take the lead for the first time, I believe. And so they do. So 9 points to Movers, 8 points to Te Kaupata, and the Te Kaupata supporters are getting vocal as they cheer their team on to regain this lead and take the game. Movers defense really stepping up there too. Oh, and beautiful intercept, paying off their defensive pressure. So Movers with possession and a 1 point lead, 9 points to 8, and looking like they might add to that. Oh, and a lovely intercept by the Te Kaupata goalkeeper. And goal shoot in possession with a big lean from the Movers goalkeeper. But she nets a goal, and now we have a draw again. 1 minute 11 to go with Movers in possession. And a big pass down to their shooter. Not afraid to pass it back. Show some patience and work towards a nice, safe shot. Oh, and she's missed an important goal there, the Movers goal shooter. Te Kaupata Rugby A looking after that ball. Oh dear. definitely a misunderstanding has occurred there. Movers in possession and the light in their eyes are looking for a win. 30 seconds to go. It's anybody's game, and a beautiful turnover from Te Kaupata's goalkeeper. I have to say, she's been a game breaker, and unfortunately, with smiles on their faces, Te Kaupata have turned it over again. So they're hunting for this ball. And the dying seconds of this game, Movers in possession outside their circle, and an opportunity to place the winning goal. I think they have 1 second, and Movers have taken this game by 1 point in the last second. Wow, what a treat we just saw. Congratulations to the Movers.